What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to some Dungeon Defenders 2. In the middle of an onslaught here, and wanted to play around with testing of the Mystic and her defense buffs. Now, there are some mystery buffs, and of course there's no tooltips on these things, so we don't have the ability to actually see in detail exactly what these buffs, just up to the top left, right under your health bar there, what these do. Now, of course, we do know what that buff is. That is the You Are Screwed buff, as our appeasement is down to 0. And if I didn't have the Super AFK Skill Sphere, I'm just going to call it that from now on, which is where Tempered Anger here. If I did not have that, I would actually be slow dying right now. And, you know, obviously, slow dying is never fun. If you're going to do it, get it all done at once. But what I wanted to discuss today is, more importantly, the damage buffs to your other defenses. So we're going to use just this first archer right below me here as an example. You see in the current stage it's at 182,000 DPS. Now if I go on and switch over to this monk and look at it again, it's still the same thing, 182,103 DPS on this buffed up archer here. So let's get back over to our Mystic. Now, our first goal, of course, is just to get ourselves out of the crapper and just get any appeasement at all, just to get rid of that debuff that's slowly killing us. So let's just grab a little bit of appeasement here. That put us at 1. Now we see that buff change to an up arrow. Now, what this up arrow is it is actually a 9% damage buff to your defenses, which is awesome. So if we look at that same archer now that bad boy is hitting for 20,160, or pardon me, 200,164 damage per second. So very nice, got that 9% buff. Now, if we continue on this, you get different buffs depending on your appeasement level. We have this buff, the 9% damage boost, just for having any appeasement. So no matter what, as long as you have a Mystic in your group, all the defenses on the map are going to get a 9% buff, just as long as their appeasement is above 0. Now let's go ahead and take this on up to 25%, or 25 here. Let's see, there we go. We're at 25 now, and we see we got 2 more buffs that popped up. Now if we head back over to our archer again, still at 200,164 damage per second. So these other 2 buffs are not health buffs. If any, or pardon me, are not damage buffs to your towers. Now, they may be damage buffs to the heroes. I'm not exactly sure what they are. If anyone does know, please put it in the comments below, and I'll see if I can do a more complete Mystic video that will clarify that. Now, let's continue on a little bit further now, though, and let's get to 50%. Let's see here. Oop, there we go. Got lucky on that one. Okay, at 50%, you see our single arrow went away, and now we've got a little triple arrow up top all the way over to the right underneath our health bar. So now when we look at our same archer, it's at 218,225 damage per second, which is an additional, another additional 9%. So when you lose the single arrow buff, is a 9% increase to your defense's power, or defense's damage. The triple buff is an 18% increase to your defense's damage. By the way, thank you to Dream Anime for clearing that up on the forums and doing the research and the math to figure out exactly what those percentages were. But we know single arrow up is a 9% damage buff. The triple arrow up is a 18% damage buff. So 218,225. Let's go ahead and press it up again, and we're not going to get anything additional at 75. Let's see. I better be careful. I don't want to accidentally run it all the way up. Let's see, there we go. 76. Now you see the buffs didn't change. They stayed the same. Tower's still doing 218, 225. And then let's go all the way up to 100. Now the 100, of course, is the most apparent buff. You get the big swirly snake around you, and you get a speed boost, which is nice. And towers are still at 218, 225 here. So we do know that single arrow is 9%, triple arrow is an 18% buff to the damage that your defenses are putting out. Now, as you saw on that Skeletal Archer there, it is any defense on the map. It's not Mystic only defenses. So excited to see some damage buffs. It actually makes, you know, as much as I hate to say it, it makes the Mystic the ultimate AFK character. You know, you get your AFK sphere that keeps you from taking damage when you get the 0 appeasement. Plus, buffing all the defenses on the map is pretty damn awesome. If anybody can clarify those other buffs, like I said, please put it in the comment below, and I got no problem giving you full credit if you figure out what those bad boys are. So throw it down there below, and I'll get a more complete Mystic buff video up once we get all the details. So thank you for watching. Click that like button, and please subscribe to the channel. We'll be back soon for some more DD2. Let's get this onslaught rolling. Thanks again. We'll see ya.